Do you shoot photos at events, corporate headshots, or school photography? Would you like a better way to deliver photos to your clients with less hassle, no emails, text messages, and all of that follow-up? I'm Chris, I'm the creator of LiveWall, and I think I might have the solution for you. It might be something as simple as a few free QR codes printed on paper. Let me show you how. I'm the creator of LiveWall, and there's a hidden gem in LiveWall that I'm quite eager to tell you about. Hit the pricing option, move all the way to the bottom, and you'll find the red carpet QR feature. Hit this little link button to find the blog post. This is basically the cookbook recipe of everything I'm going through in this video, step by step, so that you can reproduce this at home and get some help. What we want to do is to get photos as quickly and easily from the camera to clients as at all possible. To do that, we need a premium wall in LiveWall. I obviously have that prepared already. So I have my QR wall here. LiveWall is a place to share and gather photos. And what we're looking for is hidden inside of the settings menu. So go here all the way at the bottom after a bunch of other settings. You'll find two important features. Number one, enable upload via FTP. This allows me to instantly deliver photos from my camera to LiveWall. LiveWall runs an FTP server in the cloud, so that will always be the same. It's always accessible on ftp.livewall.no, and you can see your username and password on this page. So obviously what you want to do is to plug that into your camera. So if I connect my Sony here, and then let's see if I can manage all of this production stuff. You can now see what I'm seeing with the Sony. If I hit the menu button, I have my FTP settings. So you need to fix Wi-Fi connectivity. I use my iPhone and the hotspot on that, and that works perfectly well until the battery runs out. Into FTP transfer functionality, now it's transferring a couple of files. Let's see here. Let me get back to the menu here. So I'm going to just cancel that. And this does not work the way I want it to at all, and I'm running out of battery, but let's see if we can do this anyway. So FTP function is on in my server settings. I have set up LiveWall as server number 3 and call that QR. And here we basically have our destination settings, which will always be ftp.livewall.no and on port 21. Directory settings, I can just ignore that. And then user info settings, obviously my username and password from LiveWall is here. So now my Sony is ready to send photos to LiveWall. I have set my Sony to auto transfer on every exposure. You can also do this manually and then send it one by one. In that case, on at least on the Sony, you can connect your function key to FTP transfer to make that super convenient. And then you have FTP features also on the top models from Canon and Nikon. So I'm going to just leave that there for now and switch back to LiveWall so we can sort of get to the next point here. And the next point is moving down, enabling the red carpet QR feature. This will make LiveWall look at each of the photos coming in, and it will look for a QR code and then sort the pictures according to the time they were taken and into folders for each of the QR code, or folders. It's actually a virtual thing. There's 3 steps to this. Learn about this feature, that takes you to the blog post. Step 2, create QR codes, and when you hit that button, you get to a page where you can select the number of codes you need. Do not change the wall ID. Fill in your name, phone number, email address, and a nice logo. And then you get sheets of paper like this with QR codes. So this is obviously just 80-gram paper. Don't use that. They are designed to print on Avery's business card templates. That works very well. Some heavyweight paper also works if you sort of want to use a scissor and fix this yourself. Or you print out, you select the 500, 250 or 500 option here, and you go to a professional printer and have them do that for you. The important thing is that you, and I've cheated a bit and I have one of these pre-processed here. So this is the PDF that is generated by LiveWall. You need the stop card. So the last card printed is the stop card. That has a special meaning, and it might be a good idea to just laminate that so that you have a stop card. And actually you can use the same stop card across multiple walls. It just contains the word stop inside the QR code, but that is a gem in order to tell LiveWall what is happening. Good, so now we have these QR codes. I've used a couple of these already, so I'm gonna make sure that I select a new one here. If you're ever in doubt, just discard what you have and go for the next one. So the workflow now is that I use my camera to shoot the QR code. Then I take the photos I want. I give the QR code to whomever I'm photographing, and now they can use that QR code to download those photos. And with FTP in the camera, they will be delivered instantly. So let's try this and switch back to the Sony here. I'm gonna see if I can point that at the screen and shoot that QR code. So now we have the first one going. Let's make some beautiful photos of my keyboard. Oh, this is wonderful. This is the world's tiniest studio at the moment. So this is what we're going with. We need this nice, I'm gonna smile, infinite shot. And then we're just gonna double check that it's transferring these files. We can see that the transfer from the Sony over my home Wi-Fi is complete. So I'm running out of battery, so I'm going to close that for now. Need to buy one more battery for the Sony. And we're going to switch back and have a look at what this looks like in LiveWall. So back to my main screen. If we go back here, we're on the settings page, and step 3 is managing the shot list. So if I click that, I have had 2 dry runs on this video. So here we are 21:13 on the 14th of May, and I can click view photos, and here you see the photos I just took. So the first one is the QR code itself that was read, and then all of the others have been sorted into this folder. So now they're on your LiveWall. We want to see that the client can get this as well. So let's jump back here to the QR codes, and I'm gonna switch over to show you my iPhone. So I have that here. It's gone into weird color mode since it's getting late and it obviously wants me to sleep. So see if we can change the, no, let's just ignore that for now. We're gonna go with the brown, dark, no blue light colors this time. I'm gonna hit the camera button, find that QR code, and we're gonna go to that. So this is what the clients would do. You would give them this Avery business card with the QR code. They would scan that, and then they will find all of these photos via the QR code link. So as you can see, they have this small download icon here, so they can download the high res. They can take a look at previews and save photos here. And if they're on a Mac or a PC, they can select multiple of these, and then at the top download a zip file that contains all of those photos. So now you're delivering the high resolution files to the client very easily. So each one of them gets access to their own photos. What if you're doing post-processing? Or if you have a camera that does not support FTP? That's perfectly fine. You can still use the red carpet feature. What you will do is to shoot and follow the workflow that I've shown you right now. You will keep all of the photos on your SD card. Then when you're done with post-production in LiveWall, you will hit this little upload icon here, or you'll use the big uploader, and then upload everything once you're done with post-processing in Lightroom or whatever tool you prefer to use. Then those photos will become available to clients when you have sort of finished your process. So in that case, it would look like this. If the client scans a QR code too early, it simply says that the photographer has not delivered photos yet, and they should check back, and they will see these photos when you're done with post-processing. Goody, goody, goody. I think that's it. This requires a dry run, so I strongly recommend that you test this in the studio. Do a few practice rounds, see how people react, see what questions you get. If you're doing very busy shots at galas or school photography or so, it's good to have an assistant helping you. If something goes wrong, you can still clean up. That's fully possible. Everything will be safely stored in LiveWall. And if you have any questions, you can find my WhatsApp number on the receipts, and you can find my email address on the website so that you can get in contact with me, and I'll be more than happy to help you get this set up and sorted the first time, so you sort of get into this and it becomes a natural part of your workflow. I use this for street photography, so whenever I sort of start a session, I scan a QR code, I keep that in my left jacket pocket, shoot a new one, keep that handy, and if someone asks for a copy of the photo, I can simply give them that QR code, and then I pick up the next one and start a new session. That way people get access to more or less the photos that contains them. Works beautifully at corporate events and other places as well. Yeah, I hope it can be useful. Take care.